Alright, welcome back everyone to Saku Racing League. Today I'm using my VTuber avatar because what I thought was a capture card problem has now become a USB hub problem where I have my capture card plugged in. The PCIe port hub that I have has decided that it does not want to work anymore, so I'm gonna have to replace that before I can use my camera again. So in the meantime, we're using our VTuber avatar. Adam, thank you so much for the resub. So our goal here is to defeat Ganon every Friday and do a race with my Twitch subscribers. And we have to defeat Ganon, and that's only after obtaining 7 crystals. We can get those from random dungeons in the world. They're randomly generated at the start. And wow, we've gotten 2 the bush crab is junk and the tree pull is junk. We got cape to start, which is kind of gross. But we start with boots, so we're going fast. And it has been one of those days for me. It's like everything that can go wrong will go wrong. So if something breaks, I apologize. I'm doing my best today. Oh, bombs. Nice. Oh, hello. How's it going? Welcome in. Can't believe I caught a stream at the very start. I've only been watching the replays on the channel. I'm glad that you like them though. Today has been like mega scuff. So you can be here in all the scuff glory. 1 week Saku should throw a curveball and make it a Triforce piece hunt. You know, I did that once by accident, which is the whole reason why I'm not allowed to generate seeds anymore, and they have to be generated by Sahasrara bot. Because I accidentally made a 0 crystal Ganon, 0 crystal Ganon's Tower seed, or I think it was 2 crystals or something. And yeah, it was, yeah. Honestly, I would like crystals to be thrown in the item pool. That would be cool. But then again, that's like Super Metroid, or not Super Metroid. Metroid Fusion has a lot of the infant Metroids for that one in the pool. And I found that it makes basically like there's no reason to fight bosses. Does the Kuko redeem stuff too? Scuff too? Oh, shoot. Yeah, 100% refracted. Somebody will have to refund your Kuko redeem. I didn't realize those were unpaused. Right. Hopefully we can get something good here. We got bees in a bottle, so that's good. We had a bottle up on the lumberjack ledge, and now that we picked up a bottle here, I don't need to worry about it. No, it's all good, Scarth. I should have double checked when I started. Glove? Nice. Hello, chicken. Oh man, I've been whiffing on chicken clip for a while now. You grew up with Link to the Past, watching Let's Plays, keeping my mind relaxed, the habits when I go to sleep, so I made a habit of it. I have that habit with Minecraft games. I watch Minecraft videos in my sleep. Chicken Whiff Clip sounds like a good band name. So this is probably gonna be released before the last week's seed. I was not able to stream last week, and I don't remember why. Minecraft is where I noticed less plays made me drowsy too, or made me doze off. Oh yeah, that's right! I had food poisoning! Oh my god. Oh, yeah. Oh. That's right! I had the case of the bad chicken. 20 bucks? If it's a 20 green like this, that means that it's our boots. That means it's an item that is already in the pool and has been picked up, maxed out. Hey, Kemi, welcome in. We're going to the uncle to hopefully try to... Yikes! To hopefully try to, get a good item. Hi, Donnie. Welcome in. There's a branch that shuffles the pendants and crystals into the pool, but boss prizes are Triforce pieces instead, with X amount needed to beat Ganon. Interesting. I wonder if that might make things helpful for, like, what's it called? Like Pyramid Fairy and other various things. 50 bucks? Okay, well. I guess we're just using bombs to get through Mini Moldarm Cave. It was nice meeting you the other day. Yesterday? I think it was yesterday. It was yesterday. How was, wait, was it yesterday? That I was lurking Sakura Milk Tea stream and then, ended up being raided into your stream. And then you were talking about migraines. And it triggered my automatic response. I have a, so for those of you who are unaware, I have a condition. It's called hemiplegic migraines. It is a medical condition that, when I get a specific type of migraine, I get paralyzed in half my body, and it's like extreme pain and other things like that. So it's a very rare genetic condition. So when I get the opportunity to talk about it, I do like to talk about it. There's a common misconception among people that a migraine is just a very bad headache. But that is not how it works. Migraines are particular. They have, they are very different than headaches. And normally you'll tell that you have a migraine as, like light sensitivity and like noise sensitivity. But yeah, it was, there was a conversation that was being had that had some sort of indication that yeah, you get the weird visual aura thing. Yeah, ocular migraines. You get ocular migraines. So it's like ocular migraines are the ones with the auras. Or cluster migraines are the very painful ones. But yeah. I know a lot about migraines because I need to. Because every time that I have one, it's like having a stroke, basically. Translating to agree, you're seeing diagnosed properly about it. Yeah, and that's the thing is like if you have migraines, you typically will be like sent to a neurologist because you know, it's a brain thing, not a sick thing. Or I don't want to see anything and it hurts to even think. However, I feel migraines are probably worse than that even. It depends. It really depends on the type, right? Because a migraine is just a neurological thing, right? So it really depends on the type of migraine. It's not necessarily worse or better than bad headaches, but it will just depend on the person and what kind they have. But yeah. Today we're playing A Link to the Past, and I'm currently racing my community, with it. So I unfortunately don't have the moon pearl, so this is gonna suck. This is gonna really suck. No! Yep. Don't touch me, crab. Alright, we are walking on water. I think I've had a migraine once. Wouldn't wish it on anyone. Just wanted total dark. Yes, that is like one of the things. You'll find migraines, you'll often want to just be in the dark because you're super sensitive to light and noises, like sounds and stuff. But yeah, it is not fun. Whoa, we have enough money for Zora now. Race and beat the community racers. I'm doing my best. Hi, Vidmere Rain. Welcome in. Welcome in. But yeah, migraines are something I like to talk about all the time because I'm somebody who, like I said, I have a rare genetic migraine, and it's very, very expensive to see a neurologist. And so if I can help others find out more about their stuff, hopefully I can make the world a better place. I can't do this because I don't have the moon pearl. Just DQ the rest of the racers? Easy first place? You know, I could, but I want to win by skill, not cheating. I always thought putting a guy under the bridge was such a cool location. Me too! I really like the, oh man, bow. I really like the fact that exists. Okay, if I get the boots here, or by boots I mean water boots, then I'll be able to go and do Eastern Palace in one go. Okay, or we could just get Cane of Samaria. So if somebody in the race knows Splash Delete, they're gonna have an advantage there. But I haven't practiced. It's a trick called Splash Delete that'll make it so that you can just jump in the water to grab that bow. Yeah. Yeah, no, we're gonna go into the back of Escape. Because if I can find something good, then... Oh, we're one item away from Aga. Now that I look... I've been so distracted. But we only need the lamp. Oh, heck, Aga, right? Yes, I agree. Ooh, okay. Okay. All right. We got 3 items from the back. My brain malfunctioned when I got those. But we got some good loot. Master Sword is good. Hookshot's good. So bow we know is on the ledge there. We're missing hammer for Dark World access and Moon Pearl for Dark World access. Or we can do Aga if we get the lamp. So ideally we're looking for... Ah! Rude! Ideally we're looking for hammer and Moon Pearl. Your puppy seems to be invisible. Yeah, she's on the bottom, like the very bottom of the screen. You see that little black thing? Underneath the, like, she's lying on top of the black bone that you see barely hanging out on the bottom of the screen. She, like, blends in with the rug. We're looking for, we have a book. That is a dog, but yeah. Her name is Ruby. She's the same color as the carpet. I should check. I should go to desert. It's fine. Pendant Eastern. Love Pendant Eastern. Big happy face. She's a golden retriever. She's a super sweetheart, and today she hogged up my bed. But I love her. Big key. She evolved the natural camouflage. She did, Adam. Also, we have two Adams in the chat here. No, why? I did not want that to be there. Oh, heck. We have Adam X and Adam 4-7. Time to fight to the death. No, no fighting to the death. Ruby needs to go to the groomers. I've been doing it for a while. I was too far down. That's fine. I messed up. Yeah, Saku's weirdly against doing things to the death for some reason. Oh, be careful. You might get something good in the drink redeem. You might get something not so good. I don't think I have the big key. Oh, I do have the big key. Incorrect. She works herself to the death. I'm not dead. You got lemonade? What about living to the death? Yeah. Oh. Listen. Oh, I saw the Gamer Girl bathwater drink redeem earlier. I knew what I was getting myself into. There's, yeah, the drink redeem channel point reward is, supposed to be like a funny joke thing where it's like a vending machine that just kind of gives you, it gives you either good stuff or bad stuff. It's random. It's a sentient vending machine. No, thank you. So we're going up Death Mountain. We got ourselves the lamp and we have gloves. So if the game thinks that I'm doing Aga first, absolutely not. Did it reincarnate it now it wanders the dungeons? No. I mean, it might. Maybe that's how it picks up video game items. I think she moosed it from the SCP Foundation. Ah, Ferdy! Thank you so much for the 94 months! Human beings. What? No caffeine. I'm really excited for the VTuber anniversary that I have coming up. I've been working really hard on on getting stuff for it and making good plans and having fun stuff. What is Chateau Romani? It is alcoholic milk, I believe, is what the implication of it is in the Zelda universe. Ew. Wait, I don't know what that is. Fancy Dijon milk? Ew, that sounds even worse. Moon Pearl! Oh, Moon Pearl. Can I get the hammer, please? Or a glove. Gonna start having a new name? Oh no, why? Why would they change the name? Oh my god. Ow. So, we are looking for a hammer or a glove. I have a shovel. I can do desert pallets. Desert pallets is a pendant, but I still need flippers for bow. Okay, our container there. Gosh, I have golden stuck in my head. Okay. We're gonna go to my house. Do you? I couldn't tell. Really? Are you being sarcastic? Maybe a little. So does anyone who watches that it's infectious? So is Soda Pop. I had so today when I stream, I'm gonna be doing 2 seeds in a row. They're gonna come out on YouTube like a week apart on the VODs. But I was sick last week because of food poisoning. Oh man, my stomach was so upset. I was a very unhappy lady. And I spent a bit of time watching K-pop Demon Hunters when I was not feeling good. But yeah, I have, I'm excited because I'm doing cover songs for Golden and What It Sounds Like. And I got my instrumental for it like 3 days ago, 4 days ago. I don't know. It was a couple days ago now, and I can't remember what day it was that I got it. So I'm excited. And I've been working on VTuber anniversary stuff. And everything has been going really good. Minus, you know, my computer absolutely rioting and disagreeing with me. I need to back up my stuff because things are not working 100% and I'm scared that they're going to stop. Like, my computer's gonna break. So we got literally every dungeon item, but none of the actual items that, you know, are not compass, map, big chest, or big key, big, small key, whatever. Hi, July. Welcome in. Soul Music, Demon Hunters. Oh my god. But yeah. Bombos. VTuber anniversary coming soon. So we have new stream loots cards that'll be coming for it. Tired after 15 hours marathon. Gamer day. Ooh. 15-hour marathon. That sounds really long. I see the seed is trying to be butts but fair. I mean, so far we haven't had to go to Aga. We just are heavily implied to need to go to Aga. Saku, have you tried blueprints? I actually need to do a blueprint stream because I'm sponsored, quote unquote. And I have to submit the key, like the video to the people who gave me the code. So I haven't done it yet, but soon, TM. I like puzzle games, but I'm not the biggest fan of roguelikes, so I'm very curious to see how it plays. Well, the game's definitely not being nice. Oh heck. 2, 3. There we go. That one's a crystal. Thank you for the GG, Green Man. You know, we're gonna save and quit. We're gonna go back to our house because it's gonna be faster than walking. And we can do one more check. And then it's off to Hyrule Castle, and then if we don't find hammer or glove in Hyrule Castle, then it's time. I don't know where I'm. Yeah, I'm going this way. Then it's time to go to Aga. Yeah, a lot of that's the only reason why I'm trying it is because I've heard that it's more puzzle game than roguelike. I really enjoy puzzles. I feel like I'm really like clever, but I also am like an outside the box kind of thinker. So sometimes if there's a very particular puzzle on how it needs to be solved, my brain isn't going to properly put it together. If you've watched my Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom playthrough, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. How do I want to do this? Yeah. Ooh. You've had folks describe it as a sort of escape room type thing. Oh, I'm an excellent escaper. Saku does love escape rooms, and it's true, and is very good at them. We did an escape room at a GDQ, and we did 2 escape rooms at GDQ, and we finished under the time limit, and we had 3 people. And while I wasn't very much help in the first one, I crushed the second one. What? It didn't count. What? Also, wow. Tempered sword already? wanted to do GDQ escape rooms. So I went to one at I think it's Mall of America. You did an escape room once where I managed to unlock and open a lock in an unconventional way, but the lady said it didn't count. But I got out, so yeah, that's silly that they said it didn't count. I wanted to do one of the pop-up escape rooms that GDQ had, but I didn't get a chance. I ran out of time. I'm pretty sure I was working that week. Because I always... Okay. Small key is in the one thing. So that means that I guess it is Aga time. We have to go to Aga. But yeah, I was working the check-in desk. All right, time to go to Aga. But yeah, I really love escape rooms. All right, wait for this guy to get close together, wait for their toes to touch, and dead. Got him. No, thank you. Ah! Escape Academy? I don't think so. Darn. We all know Hyrule Castle is Saku's absolute favorite place. Listen, I just don't enjoy doing it because there's no reward for it. Give me a crystal or something for it. Make it a dungeon that you might like need to do for crystal. And I will do it. It's just for fun. There's no fun in race. Yo, have a good night, Slowpoke. Oops, I thought I would kill him in one hit. Rude, get off me. Ow. Don't even think about it. Just first place. Listen, I'm never first place. I sometimes get first place. Honestly, there's a few times that I got in first place, and every time I do, it ends up in a highlight reel. Because it's so rare. The fun is watching Saku do dumbs. I like that. Saku knows what she's doing in this game, sort of. Kind of. I do love, I think my favorite thing about this game is people coming into the stream and telling me how to play this game. Like telling me, oh, did you know that there's like a guy under the bridge and that he gives an item, or like the very generic randomizer knowledge stuff. Oh my god, all the blue balls. Get me. I just reminded them that there's a reason why my name is in the credits. Considering you split your attention between game and chat, if you're running the seed only, you might win far more often, but we appreciate the attention. I actually play these at like GDQ. I actually play these at GDQ in person, and I do a lot better because like I could just like focus on the game. But I don't want to just play the game to focus on the game. Like I'm streaming it because I want to, you know, play a game and hang out with friends. Play a game with friends. All of it, all of the above sounds good. Okay, let's take a look. Turtle Rock is green pendant. Gross. Thieves Town, of course, is red pendant. Everything else, crystal. Oh, red crystal must be Tower of Hera then, I think. Because I don't think I have the red crystal. Do I have red crystal? Wrong button. No, okay. Tower of Hera's red crystal. So we got the hook shot early, which is kind of, whenever I see the starting lineup for Agate Tower and the hook shot, I kind of feel like it's almost guaranteed to be the way that it's supposed to be done. But yeah. Normally, Saku streams are always fun. Ah, you're a sweetheart, Armored Gideon. I like to talk about the before mainstream rando days. Back in my day, when I first started playing A Link to the Past Randomizer, there was no logic, and you weren't guaranteed to be able to beat the seeds. Oh my god, we got the flute. It's very funny though because it's actually true. Super Metroid Randomizer was the very first randomizer I think out there. And then it was Zelda 1 Randomizer. And then A Link to the Past Randomizer popularized it. And then there was a whole bunch of nonsense with the Zelda 1 community and the A Link to the Past community. And then there was a bunch of nonsense with the Link to the Past community and the A Link to the Past Randomizer community because the speedrunners absolutely hated the rando community. And yeah, I was there for it all. I remember everything. Cracked me up the time the guy comes in and tells you there are guides on YouTube for doing dark rooms without the lamp. Yeah. I mean, it makes me smile, right? Like, I made the maps for the dark room. I put the maps together. I need one item, please. So many small keys, no items. But yeah, I can tell you stories about people that that were not very nice when rando first became popular. Even like some of the main like GDQ peoples had some serious animosity towards the rando players. Oh my god, can we get Bombos and Ether? When not nice people. It was bad. Like so when I first like when rando first became a thing, I was like heavily involved with the tournament organizers, and I was the community development admin for A Link to the Past Randomizer. So that's one of the reasons why my name's in the credits. I did a lot of work in the background to develop Randomizer to be accessible to the general public. And because of that, I organized a lot of things. I organized a lot of events and stuff. And one of the things that I organized was a tournament at GDQ, and this was again before the rando even it was on GDQ's stream. So this was like way early. And this was actually the year that I got kidney stones because I couldn't attend my own thank you banquet. I got what's it called? Like trophies made. We had trophies made for specific people in the community as a thank you. As well as things like trophies made for the winners of the tournaments and stuff like that. And so I organized a tournament. Well, we organized a tournament to be held at the GDQ event, and somebody, like, you could rent out the room for the tournament, and somebody took our tournament sign-up sheet and graffitied all over it some nasty things, so I had to make a whole new sign-up sheet for the tournament and everything else. Like, it was completely absolute bullying. Like, we were bullied hard, and it was just never taken seriously, even though, like, it was reported. It was really upsetting. Oh, goodness. We're gonna do the first 4 checks in here. Yeah. The early GDQ races were how I got into rando. It was the year before that. The year before that, that is when all this happened. Was the year before the very first time it was on GDQ stream. But there was so much hate for the randomizer community. And to be fair, the randomizer community was not like, it was really big and really popular at the time. And thus, you know, that sometimes when something is so big, it ends up having a wide variety of people, right? And so there was people that would go into regular speedrunners and basically demand that they play rando, and there was like a whole bunch of other things and just very obnoxious people and stuff. And so, like, I know that there were some bad actors on the randomizer community side, but I just never really understood like just the general bullying that came from that and how it was so widely accepted. But it was widely accepted because it was from somebody who was involved, like who's been running at events for so many years. Right, they were somebody who was a friend of the, like, who was kind of like person who was close to the top people at GDQ. So even though they were threatening to, you know, do violence and other things to people in the community, in the rando community, they never got punished. So it was quite upsetting. There's not many things that I like have a lot of complaints about, but I don't like bullying. I don't like, it's one of those things that I just don't accept. I don't care what your opinion is of the person or whatever else, but to go around and bully people, in my opinion, is just unacceptable. I'm in danger because I have 2 items left and one of them is in this chest. Sad reality of big communities, there will always be some bad apples. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing, is like, there's always gonna be, in larger communities, there's always gonna be something. Gravity let me down. One, 2, 3. Wow, look at that perfect blind fight. Oh my god. Well, that was worthless. This whole dungeon didn't give me anything. Ah, I lied. I think I get ether here. But yeah, I've been around for a long time in the rando community. Not the very beginning of rando in general, but I've been around since almost the very beginning of A Link to the Past. Wow, that was fast. All right, well, off we go. Do not speak of the ancient tricks to me. I was there when they were discovered. I don't have a mirror. Like you gotta remember, I started playing the rando back before there was even like proper map trackers. So the reason why I have maps on my website is because there just was not a map tracker. There was only an item tracker. So you can mark down the items that you have. And even then, map trackers were like really controversial. Like really controversial. Auto tracking even more so. But just the concept of having a map in general was, yeah. Back in my day, there wasn't even item trackers that worked. What? Zarby's had a thing. Oh, nice. Got flippers. Zarby had an item tracker. It just didn't auto track. You had to manually track. Actually, I don't even know when the actual tracker came out. It wasn't something I paid attention to at the beginning. Mostly because I was trying to learn everything off the top of my head, because I was oh man, I was in the tournament and it was bad. I think I took like 3 or 4 hours on a seed. Because I didn't want to go to Ice Palace. I didn't want to die to Cold Stare. This was like back when I first started doing randos. But I had to be in the tournament in order to commentate, so I learned the game, like, really, really well. I just wasn't good at executing it. Ow. Okay. Right, come on. Small key right here, please. Yes. Woo! Oh, I got flippers? Really? Oh, yeah, I just got flippers, so now I can go and do, get the bow. Ah, okay. I should have done that before coming here. You know, my brain kind of like autopiloted because I was like, oh yeah, I can come to pod. I mean, I might find a bow here. Or I can just get all the small keys possible. Ah, bees! Fine. I put out a what's it called? I put out a schedule on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, Discord. But it's tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be the next stream of the 10-game multi-world, solo multi-world, the charity one. Ah, bees. Sounds like one of those family-friendly swears. Saku has swears? Yeah, what the hedge? Yes, fire rod? Go fight Mothula? Okay. There's what the hedge, what the fudge. There's also fudge muffins. Yikes. Okay. What? Okay. That guy just clipped through there. Oh yeah, heckin' butts. No. Nah, I don't have the big key. Okay, it's fine. It leads Saku to believe it leads people to believe Saku is very tame, but then they hear her curse like a sailor on Discord and like ... question mark. Yeah. Seal? That's amazing. I do keep the stream family friendly, but I do want to say I'm just because I don't stream on stream or wait. Just because I don't swear on stream doesn't mean I don't swear in general. There we go. I figured it out. Words are hard. When is a stream not a stream? Saku can be rather ferocious. I've seen her play Halo. What? I would never. I feel like Scarth, I too have seen her play Halo. Scarth is normally on the receiving end of my nonsense in Halo. Well, I have a lot of things I can do. I'm really happy with how this seed has been going so far. This has been a rather nice seed, minus, you know, Ega. Me in League of Legends. I've never played League of Legends. I will never play League of Legends. I played HOTS once to try out what MOBAs are, and I immediately realized that I don't like them. They're, for me, I just don't enjoy them. I'm not going to be able to get a duck in here. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to let out the bees. Has Sakura ever played any rage games? What's a rage game? Getting Over It. Oh, yeah. I've played Getting Over It. And I got over it super quick. By got over it, I got over the novelty of playing it, and I stopped playing it because I didn't actually get over the mountain. I don't have hammer. I don't have, oh god, I have to go around anytime I want to go anywhere. That's bleh. Do I want to go into Hyrule Castle or Eastern Palace? No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna... No. Yeah, no. Ah, God. Sorry, I'm trying to think of what I want to do, but I feel like I have to do this one thing that I don't particularly want to do, so I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna cry. Because it's probably gonna kick me in the face later. I have the sudden urge to cosplay your avatar in Infinity Dicky. I would love that. Oh my god. I knew it. I was like, I'm starting to run out of checks. And I feel like there's got to be something here, but I really don't want to hand in the mushroom. Boo! It's really such an honor when I get like fan art or like people dress up their characters like my avatar and stuff. I'm super honored. Yeah, I would love that. I'd love it if you could post them in the Discord and tag me. I'd love that. I'd love that. Can you imagine if something important is on Bombo's tablet, like Hammer? That would be awful. And I'm starting to worry that that might be the case. I have a hammer or glove, yeah. No, don't touch. Oh, I forgot about this. It's fine. The unique item requires a bomb. Oh, god, something in Ice Palace or Swamp Palace? Or like, bomb, whatever, Graveyard Ledge Cave, whatever it's called. My brain stopped functioning, so I can't remember the name of it. Oh my god. My brain stopped functioning, so I forgot the fact that I need the big key. No touchy. Ah! Drinking my Madrinas. Letting my mouse dry out. How are you doing, mouse? Are you still wet? Maybe I should like tilt it on its side so that it can like drain of all the water. Big key, big key, big key. Fire rod. So what do I want to do? I need to find gloves for Misery Mire. I need to see what the entrance requirement is for that, because we need to know if Misery Mire requires Quake or not, because Quake is not a medallion I have. Did you drop in a fish tank? No, I was pouring my drink and then I was trying to pour it fast because I was running out of time, and I just poured it directly over the... I poured the water directly on the mouse by accident because it's like... It started pouring too fast. Like, it was going a specific speed and then all of a sudden it got like a air bubble or something and just like went everywhere. It was really suboptimal. Our container requires a glove. I'm sorry, but also lol. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Today's been a very scuffed stream. I don't know why, Genoa, but when you came in and said, how goes the hunt? I thought you said, how goes the haunt? And I was very confused. Boo. Wow, what great items we have. All right, so this is red crystal. So we can beat Skullwoods. We cannot beat Pod because we're still missing the hammer, but we need to use the mirror to find stuff. So in order to do that, we're going to have to go back to my house. C is the C for the left of magic bar. It means crystal. It's a crystal dungeon. So basically the randomizer devs tried to put in a lot of accessibility options. Or not even options, they're just turned on by default. The dungeons have music, and you can tell what type of dungeon it is based off of the music that plays in it. So, because you can hear what it is, based off of just, you know, the fact that it plays that particular song, they decided to add in an option that shows what it is. Hello? On the dungeon thing for people who can't hear. She is beautiful. She's also really smiley when she's not exhausted, but it's nighttime for her, and so it's sleepy time. She's also super cuddly. Ruby has a Norby sleep schedule. Yes. Hey, Urban Outdoorsman, welcome in. Does his wish list on throne? She does! I have so many things that I have to open for like throne deliveries that I haven't for a bit because I've been so busy, and also my camera doesn't work. So I mean, my camera works, it just doesn't work with my computer. Kind of wish your dog had a bed like that. Mine loves her little cage. Like her safe spot if the cage is open, she feels safe. Yeah, Ruby doesn't like enclosed spaces at all. Like, not even slightly. If I tried to put her in any kind of kennel, it's just not happening. She will cry and whine and it will traumatize her. I need the small key from here. I forgot that I didn't pick it up last time. Man, if I come over here and it says something like... Hang on, what's my pendants? Okay, never mind. I don't really need to worry because Turtle Rock's crystal. It's like if it says something like Titan's Mitts or whatever else is on the pedestal, I'm gonna cry. But I can't because Turtle Rock is a pendant, so it wouldn't be able to have a pendant. Oh, nice. Axie! Yo, thank you so much for the 19 months. When we got out kibbles, when it's bedtime, she runs to get cage. We don't have to lock it, but she has her pillow and blankets. Yeah, Ruby doesn't like cages at all. It's to the point where, like, anytime that she's at, like, a vet or a groomer or whatever else, she has to be picked up immediately once the stuff is done, because, like, she can't go in the cage. She'll actually, like, have a anxiety attack. Ah, you're a sweetheart, Axie. Thank you. I'm glad you're a part of this community. Yours ate the cat food after being fed? Yeah, specific dogs will just inhale everything. Not all of them, but typically big dogs will. If they can eat, they will continue to eat. Even if they can't eat, even if they're full, they will still eat. You feel bad for your doggo? Retrovisions? Why? Because it goes to its kennel? Okay, just bombs. You know, Saku, all of us are sweethearts only because you're the sweetest of hearts. No. No, that's not how this works. Hello? No. I think, okay, listen, I will say, okay, a community, sure, a community reflects its streamer, yes. But the thing is it wouldn't be, like, it wouldn't be a place, right, it wouldn't be this kind of space without all of you being as you are, right? I can be sweet, but you're also sweet. So it kind of, like, that's what it is, right? Like, I don't know how to describe it in any other way. But you're getting what I'm saying, hopefully. Just because a community reflects its streamer doesn't necessarily mean that it is only the streamer that is the reason. For someone else to be the sweetest, so that's you. Well. More garbage. I'm starting to worry that Mir was actually not the play. Yikes. I'm not. What do you mean you're not, Axie? Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for coming by. I'm not always VTubing. It's just that right now, yeah, well, I hope you have a good night, Kemi. Yeah, I'm not always VTubing, but right now my computer does not want to seem to take my capture card for my camera for whatever reason. Also, I hope you're doing well, Xylomac. But yeah, I'm proud of all of you. I just want you all to know. I kind of feel like I have to go in here. There was a hint earlier that said that a unique item is behind a bombable wall. And there is a bombable wall in here. And if it's like something like hammer, grumble, grumble, grumble. You need a webcam and a capture card? Suggestions? I feel like the go-to standard for webcams is something like, okay, it depends, right? The go-to capture card for a lot of streamers to start is like Logitech 920, 922, whatever, you know, that nonsense. Streamer cam also is another one. Like there's a Elgato streamer cam or Logitech streamer cam, something like that. And that's good as a start. Oh, I knew it. I knew it! I knew it. As soon as I was like, oh man, I'm running out of checks and I got a hint about whatever. Yeah. Those are good to start. So that's my opinion on if you want to start somewhere. That's probably a pretty good place to be. Like, as for a capture card, I've only ever worked with Elgato, but I've also had my fair share of issues with the products. It depends on how much you're using it. But like my camera is really expensive. Like really expensive. But that's because it's like a proper, like actual physical camera, not a webcam. Rain! Thank you so much for the raid. Rain and Squirrely. I'd be using an animated avatar. Do you much how much they go for these days? So if you're talking about like, okay, so there's two different types. There's VTubers and there's P&D tubers. PNG tubers is the cheapest option. That's the one that kind of doesn't necessarily like move along with your body. That's the one that's kind of like an animated PNG that when you talk, it opens its mouth, and that's about it. You can toggle some expressions, but oh, that was green pendant. That means the hostile is not required. There is a variety of prices for VTuber avatars. You can get, you can make one that's a V-Roid. It will be more resource intensive, but that's basically free. You just have to, you know, there's a lot of free assets you can get online for a V-Roid. And, but it is more resource intensive because it's a 3D model. My model in particular is like top end, like very top end of, so if you're comparing your stuff to mine, if you wanted a VTuber avatar that's like mine right now, you're probably paying about like, for just like 5 expressions and not much, you're probably paying about like close to $3,500 to start. But that is at this quality, because it is like, it is a top end model. That is nowhere near what I paid for it. That is US dollars. But there are a lot, and I really recommend that if you're going to be starting to try VTubing, that you first, and like 100% first, there are free models that are or not even, there's free models or very inexpensive models that you can use that have presets on them where you can change your, like, you can change the appearance, you can change the hair and whatever else, so you can make the avatar your own. It's, you don't have like, there's specific rights and whatever else regarding it that you don't have, but I very, very, very much recommend giving that a try first. Rather than getting a model. You'll figure out what you want to do with your like avatar as you kind of, you know, experiment and stuff. And it is always better to not have regret with what you're going to be investing into your stuff, because it's going to be your branding and everything else also. Like, you know, you want to make sure you know what you want, and by using a model that has a bunch of different presets, you're able to see if it is really what you want, and go from there. I would look on something, it's called VGen, like VGen dot, so I don't know what the actual website is, but it's a commissioning site. They have a shop for like on there, so people post their models and stuff. Thank you, Scarth. I can't do any of these because I don't have the hammer. But there's models on there. There's also like learn how to rig assets on there. There's like a whole bunch of, if you want to get into VTubing, VGen is like the place to be for looking at stuff. Don't look on Fiverr or any of that other nonsense. Yeah. Okay, I can't do anything else here, I'm pretty sure. Let me just, yeah, it's not gonna be hammer. VTubing is easier than webcam. Yeah, I mean, kind of, but yeah. VTubing is really good for streaming, I find. It's very... It's definitely something. It's got a community. Okay, forget it. I'm apparently not getting that. It's got a community that can be a little hostile sometimes to its own community. But my opinion is if you're going to start VTubing, go to VGen, find a model that has a preset, like a bunch of different presets, test it out, see if you like VTubing at all to begin with. And go from there, because, yeah. Exactly, Axie, I agree. Because you never know, if you're even going to enjoy streaming. You don't even know if you're going to enjoy VTubing. There are people who get openly hostile when somebody swaps from VTubing to cam streaming. It's why I'm so open about the fact that I do both, because some people tend to think that VTubing means that you're playing a character rather than doing like your own stream kind of thing. Oh gosh, I still don't have... Oh no, I have Titan's mitts, it's fine. So just be prepared that that might be a thing. What an absurd thing, right? What an absurd thing to get upset about. There's been multiple people who have posted pictures of themselves on social media as a VTuber. So they are a VTuber. They'll post an IRL photo and lose hundreds of followers because it's an immersion break for them, for people. It's quite crazy, in my opinion. I watched a lot of VTubers, but so many fans are insane. Luckily, so many large VTubers are open and make it normal these days. Yeah? My immersion. I'm just telling you, right? I want you to be prepared of any possibilities. Make an informed decision. I'm doing my best to help you make an informed decision on what you want to do. It was way worse before, yeah? It was way, way, way worse before. A lot of fans are weird like that. Can't show a real life pic. Can't be in a relationship. Yeah, exactly. I'm more scared about how people harassing me for how I look, sound, so using a VTuber with voice modulation will help me be more myself. And yeah, that's definitely a very fair thing. People on the internet are very judgy. Not everyone, obviously, but there's definitely a lot of people. But what's important is if you start streaming, here, I'm gonna give you some Saku advice, okay? If you start streaming and what's important to know is that if somebody in your chat is making you uncomfortable, then they're also probably making chat uncomfortable. And by keeping, just because they're like your one viewer or whatever else all at the start, of course it's Quake. Why wouldn't it be Quake? Just because it's your, like, you know, one viewer at the start or whatever else, by having somebody that makes you uncomfortable and whatnot, it will scare other people away. There we go. There's my hammer. So if they're making you uncomfortable, then don't keep them around, because you're sabotaging yourself. Just remove and curate your community to be the kind of community that you want it to be. You have the control. You are the one who's the streamer. You can say what is allowed and what is not allowed on your stream. You don't need to let other people dictate what you should or shouldn't do to your stuff. No, this is a race. This is our Friday's race. I always do a race seed every Friday. Senso. Tomorrow is the 10 seed. I have last Friday's race and this Friday's race that I have to do. So this one is today's. The one that we're gonna do after this one is tomorrow, or is last week's. It's important, like I said, if somebody is making you feel uncomfortable, remove them. Just straight up. Put good in, get good out. Is as positive affirmation goes. How goes Messy Silver Seed? So far, so good. I've not found silvers. Yep, don't give them the light of day, exactly. And that's the important thing, is that there will be trolls, 100%. There will be trolls, and there's a lot of tools and resources that are available in order to make it less, like, you know, complicated and whatnot. Make sure you set up your moderation settings. If you're gonna stream, make sure you set up your shield mode. You know, other things like that. They're all important tools to use. Execute them. Wait a second, that is not what I said. I'd been streaming ages ago, but got scared of massive hate raids that were going around at the time. There's a lot of tools that is available. There will be hate raids. And not only just hate raids, but there will just be, like, people in general that will just be trolls. That is a fact of the internet. Unfortunately, it's not something that you can really get away from. The good thing is that if you build a community that is, like, what you want, typically you can scare them away. Honestly, I should have done this instead. I messed up. There's no way I'll make it now. Yeah. Darn. I just wanted to see if I could get that fast enough. But the thing is, don't let the thing is, like, hate raiders and trolls, they win when you give up. So never give up. Never give up. Do what you want, and you'll build a community that is around you that is what you want. So, yeah. What on earth is a hate raid? A hate raid is a very not good thing that happens on streaming platforms where a bunch of bots with very hateful words or very hateful names will come in and just bombard the stream with nothing but telling you terrible things. And whatnot. It's not a very good thing, hence the term. But there's like hundreds upon hundreds of people that'll come into the stream telling you to, you know, die or other things like that, or how much of a terrible person you are and blah blah blah, and it's a very not good thing all around. We luckily don't get it often, but there has been a few. Pineapple belongs with me. Berna is better than Samaria, I'll have you know. Thank you, Kanzion. You can't say they say awful things like pineapple belongs in pizza and Berna is better than Samaria. Berna is better than Samaria. And sometimes it takes a long time to find a community, right? Like I was streaming for a couple years before I even started to get a solid following of regulars. So don't be discouraged if things don't happen right away. Even getting 5 regulars is a big achievement. Yeah, even getting 2 regulars is a big achievement. Reporting Saku for hate rating her own stream. Kanzion is one of the very first people that are still here from my stream from a long time ago. Variety is also rough. You'll lose people who were regular, but only for the game. Yeah. Yo, have a good night, Akiro. But I've been streaming for a long time, and so I know a lot. I know a lot of how things work. I know a lot of like the back end stuff. I know a lot of all that stuff. And so if I can help other people be able to, if I can help other people learn about streaming and all that stuff, I'm happy to. You're from the Cruise Chaser. Yeah, back when I was streaming Final Fantasy 14. Hey, Monkey, how's it going? Any community that simply joined, I was liked at first, but eventually alienated. Wait, one time for talking too much in one day? What? How dare you want to interact? Unacceptable. Banned. That sounds silly. What? I'm chilling. I am less chilling. 14, what job? Well, originally I started on White Mage. Well, no, I started on Conjurer. And then I started raiding as White Mage. And then my Black Mage left, or my Summoner left at the time from my raid group, and so I swapped to Black Mage so that I can raid call easier. Like do the call outs and stuff for a raid. And then And then after that, Astrologian came out, which has been my main basically ever since. And I did swap to Scholar at one point because my my raid team had a white mage and an astro, and I was a much better reactive healer than a proactive healer on Astrologian, but then I realized I was a much better scholar. If I needed to be the actual like shield healer, then I swapped to Scholar. Because I'm better at doing shield healing on Scholar than I am on Astro. And now they just took, I think, shield healing just straight off Astro, so... It sounds like streaming is actually a tough job. Don't think it's for you? I don't think it's tough. I think it's tough if you want it to be, like... I think if it's something you want it to be as your career, yes, it's going to be tough. But I think that I think it would be unreasonable to say that it's easy, because there is a lot of mean people, so you have to protect yourself. Now it's really hard to be a shield healer on Astro. That is to say, it's impossible. Yeah. They kind of like started merging all the classes together so they didn't have any uniqueness in terms of what they do. So it's like now you have Sage and Scholar, which is basically the same thing. Astra's still the best healer in the game. I mean, they always have been. People just don't want to admit it. What do you mean, new people? Ultimately, it's a performance, and like anything that's a performance, you get people being lashed out at you for all sorts of bizarre reasons. Yeah. Yeah, I meant as a career. Mad respect for what you built. Thank you. I've worked really hard for it. Oh god. Well, this has gone tremendously. Whoa, somebody just finished, I think. Yeah, Servo! I think you mentioned a lot of new people on Twitch. No, I was just saying, I don't remember what I was saying. When are you coming back to 14? I don't know. I don't really think that I'm going to. I don't have time. When they make it so that you don't have you don't have to have a full-time, basically make it your full-time job to play it. The whole reason why I stopped playing Destiny was the same thing. If I wanted to have a job playing that game, then I would stream it. Yo, Hyperstrike, I'm proud of you. Congrats on affiliate. Are you excited? Oh wait, I need it to be Dark World. I'm trying to mirror here and I don't even have Dark World access. Or I don't even have Dark World here. That only happens when you try to Savage Raid Eden. Well, no, because if you want to do any of the like high-end stuff, you have to, not just that, but like there's item level requirements you have to meet. And I'm so far behind that I wouldn't meet them, which means I have to grind up to get there. You know, like 30 Omni crafters. Yeah, but just because that I get that, right? I don't know. You have to go through the hard process of asking me for gear. I don't know if I could do that though. It seems really hard asking people for help. Like, no joke though, you know me, I don't ask people for help. I suffer forever and then eventually somebody's like, Saku, you're dying, you need help. You will have a good night, Molly. Wait, Saku doesn't ask people for help? Since when? No! I thought I had the hammer in my hand! Ah! I'm upset! Whoops! What's the first M stand for in MMO? Massive. Miserable. Wait, I'll be the second. That was pretty good. I'm still like for Quake. I know that there's a few messages that I've missed, but just know that I appreciate you all, and if you want to do streaming, you should give it a try. If you don't want to do streaming, you don't need to give it a try. But I always think that if you want to, you could always try it. If you don't like it, you don't have to. Right? The good thing about streaming is there's no obligation. Just make sure that when you do, that you defend yourself, defend your space. Don't let people walk all over you, because people will if you give them the opportunity to. That is precisely what I did. I'm proud of you, Hyperstrike. Break their legs! No violence, thank you. You can just ban them. You don't need violence. I want to watch Saku beat randomized games fast. Okay, well, what if I'm not very fast? What if it's just more like swiftness? No, ban them. Not, oh my gosh. Where's Quake? I need Quake. No. You want to watch Saku play RPGs and sequence break them? Shush. I have no idea what you're talking about. I only sequence break Metroid games, Metroidvanias. Also, oh, we should talk about the streams that are going to be like unique streams for the next, like, before the end of the year. Besides, like, you know, we have a cooking stream and we have a karaoke stream. We have a Blueprint stream. And we have a Claire Obscure stream. We have a, Hitman stream. Those are all required to be before the end of the year. So they will be happening soon, TM. Can do completion runs? What is completion run? Like 100%? Cooking while singing stream? What am I, Snow White? Gonna have to skip that unless I play it before then. Yeah, I got a game key, but with the caveat that I need to send them a video of me playing it before the end of the year. So I have to do that still. Under challenge runs if you want to go fast. Ooh. I'm actually in the I'm in the middle of doing a 10-game archipelago run where I have to 100% every single one of those games. Is that a Jack Mango in my stream? Also, welcome in, you know. Very tired, Jack Mango. I'm surprised you're awake at this time. Look at that. Look at how professional. Look at that quick kill. Chef's kiss. Where is my quick? I'm starting to worry that I missed something. Don't tell me. What? Oh my god, Clifford, thank you so much for gifting a 6-month sub to Jack Mango. $50. Where be my Quake? It could be on Ether, or not Ether, but gosh, yeah. When you do a multi-world, have you ever used a manual AP world? No. No, I haven't, Senso. Also, yes, reminder. You got like 1 hour to put, not even, to put in your YAML for the, yeah, there you go. For the multi-world. For those of you who want to participate in the async. Discord.gg/SakuraSubasa. If you're watching this VOD later, it's already too late. But, yeah. Get your YAMLs in if you haven't already. I am a central time zoner. It is 11:52 p.m. Oh God, get off me. Thought it was Saku time? It is Saku time. Hey, Saku. Yes, Rain. How dare you curse my luck? Everybody's finishing the game and I feel like I've made a mistake. A catastrophic mistake. What have I done? Did I miss something? Did I mess something up? Oh my God. People are finishing. Mod contract? I didn't make a mod contract. I don't know what you're talking about. Kara, thank you so much for the raid. I feel like I've made a mistake. I don't know where Quake is. You've also never banned Infamous? No, I banned Infamous. I'm not gonna, I don't lie. I almost banned you. Hi, Flash. I'm just over here picking up the bees. Where is Quake? Why can I not find Quake? What have I done? I messed something up, I feel like. Hello, I'm back. Had to pause and watch an episode of The Friend. Ooh, what you watching? Ah. Yeah, I'm not the greatest, like, explainer of tech. I just touch tech and it explodes. Come back here. I have, like, 3 places left to look besides Turtle Rock. It took me so darn long. Heading to sleep. Yo, have a good night, Tri-Wave. Well, I don't like that. Okay, now we have Ice Rod. How have I messed this up? Also, friendly reminder, the Partner Plus push is gonna start soon again. it is going to be the time in which I request if you have the possibility of subscribing, changing from a Prime sub to a whatever, from a gift sub to a Prime, from a gift sub or a Prime sub to a regular sub, in order to keep my current rates at, with my partner stuff, I need to have a specific number of subscribers for 3 months in a row. It's just Tri-Wave, thank you so much. Prime subs do not count towards Partner Plus points. Gift subs do not count towards Partner Plus points. Only subscriptions. Tier 1 is 1 point, Tier 2 is 2 points, and Tier 3 is 6 points. Kara, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 56 months. Spock, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for 150 biddies. Oh my god, what? Tri-Wave, what? Thank you so much for converting to a Tier 3 sub. I need to not die here. That is booty cheeks. I agree, Xylomac. I think it's really weird. Oh yeah, when it comes to streaming, how does it work with taxes and all that adult stuff? It depends on your country. But typically you get a form from Twitch, you get a form from whatever. You have to like keep track of all your business expenses, and yeah. At least here in Canada, you have to keep track of everything and you submit it. And you can like you tell the government how much you made, and then you take off for like your expenses and stuff, and they'll tell you if it's reasonable, the expenses that you took off. And then sometimes you have to fight with them to tell them, yeah, no, it's actually reasonable because of this particular thing. And yeah. Yo, oh my god. Thank you so much for the resub, Dutlin. But yeah. Typically it's like it really depends on your country, because sometimes they'll do it for you, and here you have to do it yourself. In the US, I think you also have to do it yourself. And you keep track of your expenses, you keep track of your income, and your income is anything that you make through Twitch, through donations, through subscriptions, through like any kind of promotions. If a company gives you something, that is also part of it. Like if you get like madrinas and stuff as like they send it to you, that's also something you have to claim the monetary value of, and whatever else, like everything you get you have to claim. So that's why it's very important to keep all like receipts for everything that you spend, because if you spent it on anything related to stream, you can write it off. as long as it falls within like proper tax stuff. I'm not a professional. I'm not an accountant. I'm not a lawyer. Talk to your own person regarding said things. But typically that's what you're going to do. At least here. Flash, no. Most countries automatically do it. They just send you a thing and you pay it. This is not official tax advice. Exactly. I already know that it's not pedestal, but it has to be here. This message is brought to you by the law offices of Sakura, and Sakura. I have no law offices. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a legal expert. I'm not an accountant. I'm not anything like that. I'm just going off of my own experience. And I very highly recommend, if you are a streamer and you make enough to have to claim it for taxes, that you do talk to somebody who's a professional so you can figure out exactly what is or is not allowed to be claimed. And I suggest talking to somebody before it's actually tax season time so that you can make sure that you have all your receipts for stuff in advance. Sakura is Sakura. I am. Ruby, on the other hand, holds both accounting and law degrees. Canada lets you claim lots of odd things if you can justify it. Yes, yes. Going out for food, you can claim it. Going out, and again, you have to have documentation. You write down, I went out for dinner and was talking with so-and-so, and we discussed this particular thing about business. And like, as long as you have good documentation, whatever else, you're on camera. Haircuts, also part of the thing. You have to, you know, if your thing is like looking good for a camera or whatever else, you can claim that. Like that's here. You have to justify it though, right? Why would you need it as a business expense? Well, you can claim part of it because part of it is used for your business. You can't claim the whole thing, but you can claim some of it. You'll have a good night, Senso. 7 years. No, I haven't claimed Ruby Scroobing because it's just like basic stuff. When is your 3-month window for Partner Plus? September, October, November. It is up for renewal in December. Grape juice. Quake! Ah! We got it! We got it! It's Quake time! Let's go! Oh my god. Basically full cleared the darn game. We are now in go mode. Such a terrible location. I'm surprised that it was there because of how quickly I saw everybody else. I mean, I guess a lot of people probably went to Swamp early. I did not. I went to Swamp super late and did like 3 laps around the world. We're a little shy, but there's still time to get 300 points this month, sitting at 263 out of 300. Yeah, it's a much, yeah, it's a decent amount though. But yeah, if anybody is able to, like I said, convert to a paid sub for 3 months, or up their sub for 3 months, I would appreciate it. It would help me a lot. I definitely think that September, October, November is some of the most stressful times for me in the year because I have to, you know, worry about Twitch just randomly cutting my income by a specific percentage. But, you know, thank you. It's just one of those things that, it's just one of those things that's like really frustrating because it was not a thing I needed to worry about however many years ago. Right? Have you made plans for this year's Extra Life game day? Oh man, I'm so far behind on that too. I just did a charity stream. I got my VTuber anniversary coming up, and then I also have to plan for Extra Life, and I've got nothing done yet with that. I had somebody that was my manager that was supposed to be working on helping me get sponsors so that I could get some stuff to give away and stuff, maybe some game codes for some cool games. But they just quit. And I don't necessarily know that they have done any of that. Wait, was last night the last night of that charity event? Yes. Some cash is in plain sight. Oh, another streaming avatar question. Is it a one-time purchase or is it as you're renting your avatar? Odd question. Okay. This is also another weird, like, complicated thing. You don't rent your avatar, but you don't own it either, depending upon how you do it, right? If you are buying a pre-made avatar, you do not own the rights to do basically anything with it. That means no making merch with it. That means no doing anything else like that. If you happen to commission somebody for the avatar, you also still don't own the rights to it unless you own the design and you buy out the thing from the... Why am I doing this? I'm in go mode. Oh, I might as well just grab the small key and go up. But yeah, basically, you have to pay for commercial rights. Commercial rights with VTubers and artwork is anything that is used to promote or sell your stuff, right? So if you are getting artwork and you're posting your art on social media and you stream on Twitch, that means that you have to pay for commercial rights for your artwork to be posted on social media. There is a difference between merch commercial use and regular commercial use. Normally, one is double, the other is triple. If you are buying merch with your VTuber avatar on it, it is important that you own the rights to use its image in what you do. And that is going to cost. Sometimes you can like talk to the person and get it put in the contract that you just can do merch regarding the stuff or whatever, like it's included. Sometimes it's not, so you have to be careful. But people abuse loopholes if they aren't complicated. It's usually safe to assume, unless it was explicitly said, that you have the rights. You probably don't for basically any art. Hang on. Hang on. It's usually safe to assume, unless it was explicitly said that you have the rights. You probably don't. Yes, exactly. Sorry, I misread what you had said. I find a lot of people do own the rights, but it's always good to check and be sure. Yeah, it really, like I said, it really depends. There's some, like for the VTuber place that I got mine through, because I provided them with the references and with the design, right, while I own the design of the character and can have it recreated, I do not own the actual physical exact, like, this physical character artwork, like this model's artwork. And because of the cost of VTubers going up and everything else, if I wanted to buy out my contract, it is basically the cost of a new avatar. So, oh wait, no, we have all of our crystals now. So, it's tough. It's also tough because a lot of rules are broken in the content creation space, but people just don't do anything about it. So it's easy to assume something is okay because we see someone else do it. 100%. Absolutely. Yes. That is actually one of my biggest pet peeves about not just VTubing, but content creation as a whole. Is that someone's like, oh, well, everybody else is doing it. It was like that one lady who got, who was sent to jail, or not sent to jail, but had to do community service because of, she smashed an egg on her kid's face. And she's like, well, everybody, the mom did it to her kid and then posted the video online for laughs. And so she got reported for, like, she got reported for whatever it was that she got charged with. And she's like, well, everybody else was doing it. That was her excuse in court. It's like, well, no, it's just because everybody else was doing it doesn't mean that it's okay to do. One of those, if everyone else jumped off a bridge, would you? I mean, that's the thing, right? That's the first thing you're taught as a kid. When you go up to your parents, it's like, well, so-and-so, what, Tommy was doing it? Sorry if your name's Tommy. But your parents are always like, well, if Tommy jumped off a bridge, would you? I was like, well, it depends on how high the bridge is, or how high the bridge is. But I was also a menace. When I worked for Twitch, I had to get into how it's not Twitch that enforces it. Wait, what? Oh, are you talking about the MCA? Close friends, I figured they got good reason. Yeah, you're talking about the MCA stuff? Yeah, fair. A menace, you? Nah. Listen, I got in trouble because I was back talking. So I got the mouth washing with soap treatment, right? It's when your parents put soap in your mouth. And so because of that, I would sit there and I would blow bubbles in my parents' face. I was a menace, 100%. I didn't mind the taste of soap, it was fine. So, I think it was supposed to teach me a lesson, but I was spiteful. Lesson learned, soap tasty. I mean, it wasn't tasty, it just wasn't awful. The lesson taught you is how to blow bubbles with soap. Saku being a stubborn child, never would have guessed. It's fun to get a DMCA. Also, I get that, Sir Calican. I understand. If they got a good reason. Just some randos thinking about it for a second. I'm not paying attention. I should be paying more attention. I might just get the big key and keep checking again. Because I'm so into this conversation. But yeah, I think a lot of people... I don't know. Maybe it's because I am really well... So I research everything. Anything that I put like time and effort into, I typically will research how it works, how the rules work around it, and everything else all. Because I want to make sure that whatever I do, it is the best. And I kind of expect that other people will follow the same kind of things. Like, oh, I want to be a streamer. I should look up what the rules are in regards to streaming. What can I stream? What can't I stream? How, well, like, what are the rules regarding content? Blah, 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 blah. What's the rules regarding what I can and cannot use? And, like, there's a lot of information out there. And so it's really just baffling to me how many people just don't know the rules. I'm the same, but some things are an information overload. Yeah. Saku is a model citizen. Listen, the reason why I do it is because I don't want all my effort to go to waste. I don't want to be the example, right? If I don't want to be something that, like, I don't want to put effort and time into said thing and then have, you know, get banned or whatever else. I'll lose all the progress that I've made and then never be able to do it again, kind of thing. But the thing is also, I started streaming at a time where it wasn't absolutely necessary to, like, just do absolutely ridiculous and ludicrous things to get noticed, right? But now, like, you know, but now everyone, it feels like anyone who's trying to become famous is just being like trying to one up each other and everything else, and it becomes really dangerous. Joe, thank you so much for the raid. Yo, Andromeda, thank you so much for the follow. Tanakuma, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining in on the raid. I might have missed other raiders because chat scrolled a little bit fast. But if you are new here, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. You'd hate fame? Same. I say this all the time. I like where I'm at. I don't feel it's like... I feel like I already miss messages sometimes, and I absolutely hate it. I hate it. I miss messages. Sometimes I miss alerts. I'm not the best with my software, so my alert sounds and sometimes get missed on my side because they're so quiet. There's other things, and I can't even imagine if it was busier then like maybe I could handle about like double this activity, but not at the same quality of play. Like the games that I play would suffer. But anything larger than that would be too much. I wouldn't be able to properly like engage with people and play games. Well, it's official, all bees. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be famous. Why all those bots would come in, wanna be famous? Go to this random, definitely not suspicious website. I won't hack your account 10 days later. And when they would come into the chat and whatnot, I'd be like, absolutely not. I do not want to be famous. Also, you get so many people looking at your every single move and judging you and everything that you do. Absolutely not. Nope. Ow! Oh, I got a dog hair in my eye. I can't see. Ah! Ah! Okay, it's fine. Hang on. Oh, God. Ah. My egg with the dog hair in my eye. Fortunately, we'd never judge you. What do you consider famous? I consider famous being not able to go outside because somebody will recognize you. I consider famous to be, a specific number of followers. I actually have a thing posted because people are like, oh, Saku, well, you have your Twitch partner and people across the world know you. You're world famous and whatever else. And I'm like, well, no, because famous is people are writing articles about you. People are doing, you know, there's like a whole variety of things that I think need to happen before somebody is famous, and I do not feel like I am anywhere near that point. Yeah, but you're not a news writer. So it doesn't count. Prize packs on enemies, tree pulls, what crabs drop, stun prize, probably some other things I'm not remembering. What are you, so aside from items in the crystal locations, what else is random in this mode? Yeah, it's just prize packs and stuff like that. Done. Items in the chest, crystals, fairy, like the bottles, when you throw a bottle into the fairy fountain, what it gets there. Yeah. Wow, that was one fast cannon fight. That's what happens when I have silver arrows. I will not take sides, good or bad. Over time, I've seen some streams become a theatrical production. It's getting a little scary. What do you mean, the theatrical production? Also, welcome in, Rascal. Thank you all for the GGs. Are we blaming Sashala bot on this one? Or, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's pretty good. I liked it. I had fun. I messed it up. I should have gone... I got a hint that said something was locked behind a bomb. And, I should have gone to Swamp. I even said it was like Swamp Palace, Ice Palace, or behind, like, the... what's it called? The graveyard ledge. Bombable wall. And I still didn't go to Swamp, even though I said that I should go there. I am well. My uncle is rich? Wow. Sorry, I'm like... My hair is so long right now. It is annoying me because I didn't put it up. I'm trying to get it out of my face. I need a haircut. Oh my god. Before I get my camera fixed, I need to go in for a haircut. I'm gonna do that this week. Went to Sashala, then to Desert, then to Eastern, then back to Desert, then finally to Aga. I went up Death Mountain even before going to before going to Aga. Yep. I hit a point where I was in Kakariko and thought I should go do South Swamp Palace because my only Dark World access is Castle. And instead mirrored to go to Hera. Oh no. Almost wear a ponytail. Yeah, I normally wear one now. I used to not ever wear a ponytail. Because I figured that it made me look dumb. Not dumb, but like that I just didn't look pretty. I mean, I just don't feel like I look pretty in general. So that's not really a hard bar to set. But like, I'm not saying that I am not or that I am or anything else like that. I just don't feel like it sometimes. So I'm not asking for everybody to say, yeah. No, I know that, no, that's what I was trying to avoid. Because gasp. It's just one of those things, you know, I didn't really feel, I don't really, yeah. Oh my god, Mr. Bing. Take care, Scarf. But yeah, it was one of those things that I wasn't doing for a long time, but then it got too out of control. My hair got really, really, really long. And now, like, it goes most of the way down my back. If I'm sitting straight, I have like a hand's length distance of all the way down my back that my hair goes. So I have to put it up. Otherwise, it's annoying because it's in everything. Also, it's really long. If it fall, like when cause like, you know, brush your hair and stuff, and sometimes your hair comes out in the brush, but sometimes it's like just randomly on the house, and it's always really, really, really long. My nails don't grow that fast. Hair grows really decently fast, but it's super thin. So I also have that's why I either put my hair in front or like if I'm not wearing it up in a ponytail, I'll like move some of it to the front of my headphones because I get annoyed with it being behind my headphones. So I'll move some of it in front and some of it behind. I've lurked in streams where there is alerts, there's so much happening, the stream content is more background. Sometimes it's too busy for me. Ah, yes, I get it, Spock. That's like the challenge with Streamloots that I have is while I love Streamloots cards, it becomes sometimes a little overwhelming if it's like non-stop alerts for like what is it called, like videos playing over the screen or other things like that. Yo, Weatherman, thank you so much for the Prime 55 months. That's why I set cooldowns for everything so that it's not too overwhelming. Weatherman, thank you so much for the Prime 55 months. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Look at these cool people on the screen. And then me. Cooldowns are important, yeah. Oi! Wow, how dare you, Mr. Bing. But yeah. I always have a really hard time with everything because I want to put everything into the stream, right? I want to have games on my BRB screen. I want to have alerts that are loud enough that I can hear them, but like the game also be loud enough that I can hear it, but not too loud for you guys to hear it. And that's the problem, is sometimes audio balancing is my weakest thing in general, just straight across the board. Just it is my weakest stream thing. I can tell you all the rules to stream. I can tell you everything about how to like do a proper business regarding stream. I can tell you how to set up OBS like scenes and then have scenes in scenes and stuff like that. I can tell you like, you know, all this other stuff. But if somebody's to ask me about audio things, absolutely not. And it's so like audio is so integral to a stream too. So the first thing you do is when you go into another stream, you're like, oh man, this audio is like balancing is way off or whatever else. So it's the first thing that you can tell, and most often it is the reason why people will either stay or leave your stream. Your weakest link? Yes, Golden Sun 100%. Also GG on the seed. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you liked it. If you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the bell to get notified when I put out a new video. A huge thank you to my patrons on Patreon. You help me to be able to continue making videos. And if you want to become a member of the Patreon family, the link is in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!